Okay, so we've renamed those just as before. Okay, let me just backtrack that a second. What we're talking about over here, these 3 pages. So I've already renamed Course 1 Unit 1. I've renamed it Unit 1 Blog, and so on. So let's have a look at that there. So that's exactly like I showed you in video 2. So I go over to my site and hit F5 to refresh it, and I'm sitting there happily expecting that when I put my mouse over CNT Design it should say those, but it doesn't. I need to change these another way, and there is a reason that I set it up like this. So let me show you where I'm going to change where it says Unit 1 here, so that it actually says what the actual title of that page is. The page has been changed, right? If I click on that page, Unit 1, it takes me to a page called Unit 1 Blogger. That title was put in, that page title was changed when I changed it, just in the same way as I changed these top level ones. What's happened is, or what's not happened, is the actual label on this menu hasn't changed. So I need to go and change the menu. A lot of what you're doing when you're editing the template is actually just controlling what people see in the menu. There may be other stuff that exists, but if it doesn't exist in the menu, nobody's going to know whether it actually exists underneath or not. So it's a little sort of trickery, if you like. To find the menu, we go back under the bonnet, or the hood, if you're from America, and go to Appearance. So Appearance, then Menus. Click on that. You're going to be doing quite a bit of fiddling in this area here, and many of you are familiar with this. This is the menu in there, all set up for you, so don't worry, you don't need to do too much with it. And you could hopefully see how this translates to what appears on your screen. On the far left you've got the menu item Home, then About Me, so Home, then About Me, then CNT Design, there's that, and underneath that Unit 1, 2, 3, and so on. So this is what we're going to change, and I do that by editing this actual menu item. So there you go, I click on that to edit menu item, and that's going to expand, it says, there we go. And what I'm going to change is my navigation label. So I'm going to change that to Unit 1 Blog It. My first unit title. Okay. And save menu. Let's see if that worked. Go flip over to my other tab, hit F5 to refresh it, and then put my mouse over CNT Design, and there it's changed. Okay, why did I do that? Well, you may well want your page titles to be quite long, but by setting it up like this, it means that you can control the actual text that appears in those menu items over here. Because what you don't want is you don't want really, really long titles appearing here that kind of wrap around, because it all gets messy and doesn't look neat. So by setting it up like this, it means that you can control what text goes in the menu item, and it can be different to the page title. So you probably guess what your next job is. It's to rename those units 1, 2, and 3. Next video, I'm going to show you how to make a new page so that you can then add unit 4, 5, 6, blah, 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 up to whatever you want. Okay, so next time, join me for video 4.